Hello there, Running-ears, and it's coming very, very soon. We will be at Wine Dine very, very shortly. I know I leave very soon. We got a lot of stuff out of the way. We got the digital event guide. We got the merchandise preview. And guess what? Today also the check-in pass has dropped. And actually, if you go to My Disney Experience, we now can see the ESPN Wild World of Sports link is there, so that way you can get your virtual queue. But before we get started on all this information, please, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. That way you can watch and not miss any of this weekend's actions, so you can see exactly what went on. You can interact with me. Of course, I'm going to be doing a video for the expo and then on every run. But please subscribe to the channel, share this with your friends, and let's move on. So first off, like we stated, the check-in pass has arrived, and let's take a look at that. So you should have gotten this email. Not to worry if you did not. This blue bar in the middle says Access Check-in Pass. If you click on it, it will take you to your account, your Run Disney account. If not, you can log in there also and you can actually access this. Make sure that you get copies of your runs. And by runs, I mean if you're doing more than one run. If you're doing the 5K and the 10K, you're going to need 2 check-in passes. If you're doing the challenge, you will only need 1. And if you scroll down, it tells you that you will need the virtual queue in order to get to the merchandise. This is only for the bib. So second of all, the My Disney Experience app now has ESPN Wild World of Sports. It's going to look something like this. So if you look at it and it says this, then you know you're there. So now remember that it doesn't go into effect. It does not go live until this coming Thursday morning, which is October 31st. So October 31st of 2024, I believe that's 8:30 a.m. If you have any questions, double check with that. But 8:30 a.m. it goes live. Remember to make sure that everybody in the party is in your My Disney Experience. Make sure you choose everybody there. You can choose up to 6 people. They're all going to get their QR code, and it's only for the first day. After the first day, you may not need it. The possibility of you needing it are very, 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 very slim. It's not none, but it's very, very slim, because mostly the first day, the first few hours especially, get really, really packed. In the afternoon, there's a chance that you're not going to need it. It's going to open up. But just in case, I always tell people, because people always ask me, should I get it just in case? And the answer is yes, just to make sure. You're going to get it no matter what, even if you're going to go in later in the afternoon, but you will be going in the first day if you want to. It just might be a lot later than you thought. So besides that, the only thing left we have is the shirts, and not the shirts that I'm wearing, and not the and I'll talk about this shirt shortly. But the shirts that we get at the expo. Those should be dropping very, very soon. I probably am not going to have this. I'm going to have this video up before those drop, but you'll be able to see those. If it drops before I do this video, I'll add them at the very end. But as of now, we are still waiting for those shirts to drop, because people have asked, what do you think the colors are going to be? And I don't know until we get them, but they're usually pretty good. So one thing I wanted to touch base on before we start talking about what we're going to be doing, just kind of reiterate, so that way you guys get an idea, because I don't 100% know what's going to be going on. But it's running etiquette. I did not do a whole video, and I'm not going to do one. They're going to talk to us about running etiquette there before the race. We all know stay to the right if you're walking, pass on the left, not more than 2 people across from each other, and especially when if we're in a really narrow area, just walk single file. That's great and everything. The one part I wanted to touch on was the pictures, because I see a lot of people posting pictures of them jumping, and they're excited, they're having fun. It's great. It's a great picture op and stuff. But what I notice is that they jump and they do this, and of course they block everybody that is behind them. I have actually seen them. Now, it's okay if you do that once and you get a couple pictures, but I see people doing this over and over and over, and they even post on social media, I'm going to do this over and over and over. Just think to yourself, if somebody did that to you, and it is, I've had people get in front of me, jump in front of me, and not move out of the way so I don't get a picture. It's not the funnest thing to do. So just think to yourself, and this is one of the things that I tell people, is run in, take a couple pictures, and run out. So that way other people can get pictures also. I even sometimes wave to them and say, I'm just going to go in and come out right out. And if you watch my videos, you can actually see me doing this. But remember, everybody wants to enjoy themselves. Everybody wants to have some fun. If you really, really, really need the need to Wazowski somebody, Wazowski me. I love that part of it, about it. But you also got to remember, there's a lot of people that this is the once in a lifetime run. They're going to do it and then they're never going to do a Disney run again. Please don't do that to these people. Please be courteous. Just go in there. If you want to do a jump, one quick jump, and move out of the way. Don't do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if you really aren't satisfied, then there's going to be other picture ops. You can try to do it again. But again, please do not do this over and over and over, because again, just imagine if it was happened to you, you would probably be upset. So make sure that you don't do that to other people. So besides that, there's just little running etiquettes here and there that we just have to be courtesy. Just think to yourself, if you're driving down the highway, if you're going to be turning right into another car, you're going to cause an accident. If you're not going to do that on the highway, don't do it while you're running. If you turn right into somebody, you're going to hurt somebody. You're going to hurt yourself also. So just remember, just think to yourself, this is a highway. How would you be doing? You would use blinkers. You would, let the people know where you're going. You would let the people know. You would hit the brake lights. Again, raising the hand, counting to 3, slow down, and then stop. And so that way, and get out of the way. But remember this is a highway, and we need to be courteous to other drivers to make sure that there is no accidents. Do accidents happen? Yes. Do they happen a lot? No. But still, guys, just be courteous, just be nice to each other, and let's move on. So the last thing I'm going to talk about is going to be the fundraiser. This is my first fundraiser. I don't know how it's going to go. I am looking forward to doing it, and I am looking forward to learning because I don't exactly know what to expect. What I do know is, just like last time, and I'll reiterate real quick, anybody can join us. That's number one. You can join us at any time. So from 9 to 12, we're going to be around the Triceratops Spins area. From 12 to 3, again, in between, we might go get something to eat real quick. But 12 to 3, we're going to be around the It's Tough to Be a Bug theater. And so that's by the Tree of Life. And then from 3 to 6, 6-ish, 7-ish, whatever it is, we're going to go to Dinosaur. So again, in between, we'll probably grab a bite to eat. But we're going to be going there. And what we're going to do is, or what I'm going to try to do is get on there live. For sure, Facebook Live is going to be at the start of every video, or of every ride. So when we go live, it's going to probably be about 9 and about noon and about 3-ish, roughly around there. So we're going to go live. I'll try to interact as much as I can before we start getting on the rides. If you want to shout out to a family member live, or I can record it as we go on in the video and put it on the next video, or the video that I'm going to record when we're doing this. If you do this, then let me know. If you say, hey, I'm going to give a $5 or $10 donation, I want you to give a shout out to XYZ who's at home, he's not feeling well, can you say this, can you say that? And again, as long as it's clean cut and everything, I'll be happy to do that. We'll do that. That way you guys can share that with your family members. I'll try to make it as memorable as possible. But again, you guys can join us at any time if you're raising money for a charity. My friend Ashley is doing that. So we will have a link as much as possible, as far as we can, so that you guys can donate if anybody wants to donate. If you want to help, you want us to help you raise money, I know there's a couple of you that might be coming out there. Make sure you have your link ready. We will try to put that there. And again, put this on your social media page. So if you have a social media page, you're going to be linking this, then you let them know, hey, this is what we're going to be doing. So again, they can come out and they can say, hey, can you say hello to this? Or we want to shout out this, we want to do this, whatever it is. And just for a donation, and we'll do it. Let's see how it goes. I mean, I might tinker with it here and there. I just want to make it as successful as possible. I want to make it as fun as possible for the people who are doing it, and then the people who are watching it. Now remember, these 3 rides are going extinct. One of them goes extinct right before or right after the last day of Marathon Weekend, which is Triceratops Spins. The other 2 will follow. So after basically early January, one of them is going to go away. The other 2 are going to go away sometime next year. You're going to be able to ride them, but you're going to be with your a couple of Run Disney friends, and so that's the advantage of joining us. And again, we have shirts, so if you want a shirt for a $20 donation or something like that, we will allow you to wear a shirt and hang out with us. You're more than welcome to. You don't have to buy the shirt to hang out with us, just to let you guys know. The more the merrier. It should be fun. So with that said, that's it. Next time we're gonna be filming, it's gonna be over there. Hopefully the expo, if something drops or something major drops, I might make a video the day before. But for sure, the expo, the 5K, the fundraiser, I'm going to make a video for a fundraiser. That's going to be number 3. Number 4 is going to be the 10K, and number 5 is going to be the half marathon. And yes, I do think, and I haven't done it in a couple years, I should make the 6th video, which is going to be the after party, so that way people can see. I'm going to try to record as much as I can. I have, usually the last few years, I've been so tired and I just want to enjoy myself, so I stop recording, or I don't record as much. This time I'm going to try to save my energy and stay there till the evening, so that way you guys can get an idea of what the after party is, in case you haven't gone, or you think to yourself, maybe in a future run I'll do this, so that way you guys can get an idea. So I thought I was through with information, I was ready to go, and I had packed up my stuff. That's why I'm wearing some old stuff here. But then all of a sudden this bit of information dropped. So the next 2 races after this season, the 2025 races, which is Halloween and Wine and Dine, the dates dropped. Let's take a look at that. So this bit of information dropped. Disneyland Halloween is now September 4th through the 7th of 2025, and Wine and Dine of 2025 is October 23rd through the 26th. Now we have registration dates November 26th for the Club Run Disney, Us Mere Mortals December 3rd of this year, February 4th is for Club Run Disney, and February 11th is for Us Mere Mortals. And when I went to the website, it was also on there, so that shows you what is going on. So I'll do a whole video just on that and figure out why they're doing that. But what are your thoughts? I mean, they're moving up the dates for the Wine and Dine by about a week. So we're not going to do the daylight savings time. This is going to be the last year we do it. Maybe it'll be a couple years from now, but at least for next year, they're going to move that up. What are your thoughts? So now I'm going to turn it over to you. Is there anything you guys want to see, especially during the fundraiser? Are you excited about going to Disney World very, very soon? And what runs are you guys doing? Please comment down below. I hope to see you. Let's do the catchphrase right now, right? Create a magical day. Create a magical run. And guys, see you sooner than later.